What's up guys, my name is Ace, and a couple days ago I covered a bug that came with the brand new AS Val assault rifle in the game, and this is the one where if you use the 10 round magazines, it literally just ignores walls. Like, you don't lose any bullet damage through walls, so you can wallbang people literally across the map through several buildings and pieces of metal. It doesn't matter, it just punches through anything aside from a riot shield basically. It turns out that's not the only bug that came with a new gun. The other new gun is also bugged, the SPR-208 marksman rifle. This has an interesting bug attached to it as well, or at least it appears to be a bug. I don't believe this is intentional. Now, this is something that's been floating around in the community for a couple days now. I'm just now getting to it because I've had other content scheduled. So you might have already heard about it. I believe the first one to discover it and do the proper testing on it was TrueGameData.com, so I will leave a link to that down below. But basically, if you're using the SPR with either the 300 Norma mag or the 338 Lapua mag ammunition on it, it turns the gun into a hit-scan weapon. And what that means for those that aren't familiar, basically when you pull the trigger with a hit-scan weapon, it draws a straight line from the center of your screen, from your point of aim, all the way out to infinity essentially, and if that line intersects with an enemy player at the moment that you pull that trigger, then you get a hit on them. And this is how Call of Duty used to be. Everything used to be hit scan way back in the day, but that was before we had something like Blackout or Warzone, where projectiles are kind of necessary to make sense, and also to keep things balanced at extreme ranges. And that's the system they're using in Warzone, is a simulated projectiles type system, where they simulate bullet velocity and bullet drop, so you have to lead a moving target, for instance, and you have to aim a little bit higher to account for bullet drop if you're shooting somebody at longer ranges. With the SPR-208, with either of those ammunition types, like anything but the base ammunition, you get that hit scan, which means don't worry about bullet drop, don't worry about leading your target, just point and shoot. And to top this off, this gun also gets the same headshot multiplier as the sniper rifles in the Kar 98, so it does give you a guaranteed one-shot kill potential to the head, even if the enemy has full armor and full health. Now, there is one notable limitation to this, and this is your bullet basically just disappears beyond about 410 meters or so, based on my testing. I've heard some conflicting things like 450 or 415, but based on my tests, it seemed like 410 meters was the threshold. Anything beyond 410 meters and your bullet disappears and you just can't deal damage. But anything within 410 meters, like if they're at 409 meters, for instance, all you have to do is put your reticle on their head and pull the trigger. And 400 meters is an extremely long range in Warzone. So yeah, basically this has become the new best sniper rifle to use in Warzone, at least until this gets fixed, assuming it is a bug, but I'm pretty sure it is. And the reason it's the best is, first up, you're free to use a bunch of attachments. You don't have to worry about attachments that reduce your bullet velocity and therefore would increase your bullet drop that you have to account for, like you do with the other sniper rifles. And this means you're free to use things like the lightweight suppressor, for instance. Normally, that's a big no-no. You want to stay away from the lightweight suppressor in Warzone on sniper rifles, because it pretty noticeably increases your bullet drop, as well as how much you have to account for leading a moving target. With this gun, as long as you're using the right ammunition, it doesn't matter. Same thing goes with the barrels. You don't have to use any of the barrel attachments at all, or you can use the one that increases your aim down sight speed if you wanted to, because you don't have to worry about that decreased bullet velocity from that. And to top all of that off, this is a marksman rifle, not a sniper rifle, so you get all the great handling and hipfire attributes of a marksman rifle, which means there's really no reason to use an AX-50 or an HDR at this point, unless you're trying to shoot people beyond 410 meters, which is a little ridiculous, and I can't really see you being a very effective player doing that consistently. So yeah, at this point, the SPR-208 is quite overpowered in Warzone as a sniper rifle, and honestly, it's kind of overpowered in multiplayer a little bit as well. But that's a different story that I'll be covering in tomorrow's gun guide episode, where I'm going to go into much greater detail with this gun and all of the different statistics. But just like with that AS Val bug that I covered a couple days ago, I felt like this particular bug was deserving of its own separate video outside of the gun guide. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I would say take advantage of this while it lasts. I mean, it's fun to use the sniper rifle. It's kind of interesting to see how Hitscan plays out, and pretty much everybody else is already doing it, so you might as well join in on the fun until they end up fixing this apparent bug. I can't see them leaving this the way it is currently because, like I said, it just completely destroys the sniper balance within Warzone. But with that, I'm curious to hear what you guys think about this in the comment section below. First up, do you think this is a bug? Like I said, I'm pretty sure it is, but I don't think it's been officially confirmed to be a bug yet. And also, what do you guys think about how it's currently balanced, where it is a hit scan as long as you're using that 338 Lapua or 300 Norma Mag ammo? Just let me know all of those thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.